Welcome to another edition of the Herp Files, the herpetology files, so to speak. The concept is simple. We scroll through some herp-related groups on Facebook, and we talk about some of the posts, and I add some additional information, and hopefully you learn something by watching these videos. We'll start off in Wild Snakes Education and Discussion, the education-based snake group on Facebook that I started in 2015. Lena posted a couple of photos of a cottonmouth that was in her yard in Central Florida. And she ended up relocating this cottonmouth. And in many cases, people just simply kill these snakes. These snakes are killed out of fear and ignorance. And fear of a venomous snake is something that I do understand. But there are other ways. There are alternatives to killing these animals. And Lena simply relocated the snake away from her property so it didn't come in contact with any people or her dogs. And yes, the cottonmouth is a venomous pit viper. Yes, their bite can be a potentially life-threatening situation. A bite from this snake requires prompt treatment by a medical professional, a toxicologist. The cottonmouth does give us plenty of warning. It does give us a chance to back away. And they do gape. This is a defensive behavior known as gaping that we see here. They will open the mouth, exposing the white lining of the mouth. And the idea behind this is this will startle a potential predator, whether that be a human, a heron, a raccoon, or whatever. The idea is that the predator will see the sudden flash of white, become startled, and realize that the cottonmouth is close by. And of course, many young cottonmouths have this nice combination of coppery tones, light brown, tan. Some of them are orange, some of them are yellow. And these colors will fade as the snake grows larger, but not always. Some of them retain these colors throughout life. And this often is confused for a copperhead. But as we can see, as we've covered many times in the group, that dark face mask is an indicator of the cottonmouth. Moving on, I did post this photo of a yellow-bellied sea snake. The yellow-bellied sea snake can remain underwater for long periods. One study reported a maximum voluntary submergence time of 213 minutes. But of 202 complete dive cycles observed, only 19 exceeded 90 minutes. So regardless, the yellow-bellied sea snake can stay underwater for quite a long time if it chooses to do so, preying mostly on fish. The yellow-bellied sea snake has the widest distribution of any sea snake and pretty much any snake in the world. In the United States, they can be found off the coastal waters of Hawaii, and they do occasionally wash up on shore in Southern California. But these snakes are often stunned by the colder waters, and they are normally pushed by ocean currents into the waters of Southern California, and they usually do not survive the cold waters in that area. Arax posted a couple of photos from Central Florida and some of her study sites. She's studying the red cockaded woodpecker. Of course, rat snakes prey on birds' eggs, and they will climb trees, get into a bird nest, and they will prey on the young birds, the eggs, and even the adults. And here a eastern rat snake, aka the yellow rat snake, is constricting a red-bellied woodpecker. And here a corn snake, which is of course a type of rat snake, has taken up residence inside a woodpecker nesting hole. And interestingly enough, there is some evidence that rat snakes will actually look for birds coming and going from their nests. They will raise up and they will actually watch these birds, and then they will proceed to climb those trees. It's a pretty amazing little fact about rat snakes. And here's a neat picture posted by Mario. On the top we have an eastern coral snake. In the middle we have a scarlet snake. And on the bottom we have a scarlet king snake. And of course, these tricolored snakes are a popular topic in almost any snake group. And of course, the eastern coral snake is a venomous lapid. The scarlet snake and the king snake are non-venomous. And all three snakes lead very interesting lives. All three snakes are very secretive. The scarlet snake preys mostly on reptile eggs, and it has specialized teeth to cut through the leathery shell of reptile eggs. The scarlet king snake preys mostly on anoles, believe it or not, but they will eat other lizards apparently. And of course, the eastern coral snake preys mostly on other snakes. So very interesting trio of species here. Hey, I hope you learned something today. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Please give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment. And come see us on Facebook and Wild Snakes Education and Discussion. See you next time on the Herp Files.